So good morning students. Today our topic is about polar regions. In the previous classes we have already discussed about the adaptive features, means the climatic adaptation, mainly in tropical regions and the desert regions. So today we will discuss about the adaptive features of mainly the animals that are found in the polar regions. So first, polar regions means the Arctic regions on extreme north and the Antarctic regions on the extreme south pole, means the North Pole and the South Pole regions. As we all already studied about that, the polar regions receive slanted sun rays. That's why the climatic condition there is very low temperature and the extreme less sunlight, and most of the years the regions are covered with the ice or snow. So it's the main climatic features of polar regions. So generally vegetation means the region is mainly plantless. Vegetation does not occur in such kind of climatic condition, but several animals can survive there, but to add they evolved some special features, or they are highly adapted so that they can easily adjust with the environment. Means to cope up with the such kind of cold environment or to adjust with the environment, they have highly adapted. So today we will discuss one by one the adaptive features of the animals that are found in the polar regions. Mainly in the polar regions, polar bears, penguin birds, seals, Arctic foxes, Arctic reindeers, hares, these type of animals can survive there. So now we will discuss their adaptive features one by one. Okay. So now in the Arctic regions mainly found Arctic fox and Arctic hare, and in these animals their tails and ears are very short. Yes, the tails and ears are short, which prevent the heat loss from the body. And second one, body is full of thick layer of fur. It also keeps their body warm. So these are the adaptive features mainly found in the Arctic fox and Arctic hare. Number 2 is the polar bear. Polar bear is one of the largest carnivore that can easily survive in the Arctic regions, but they have adapted some special features also to survive in such climatic condition. What is this? Number 1 is the presence of blubber. Actually, blubber means a layer of fat which is deposited under their skin, which keeps their body warm. Blubber means fat deposition under their skin. Number 2 is the double layer of fur. Yes, their body is covered with double layer of fur. Means it has 2 layers. Outer layer and inner layer, or the undercoat. And mainly the furs that are present on the outer layer of the skin, it has some features also. Number 1 is that it is long. Number 2 is it's hollow. Number 3 is it's transparent. One more thing, when the temperature in the Arctic regions during the winter is too low, means it's about -32 to -40 degrees Celsius, then the animals, mainly the polar bear, can sleep for about 8 to 9 hours, and in this way they can reduce the food intake, as they most of the time they remain sleep. So it reduces their food intake. It's also an adaptive features of the polar bear. And number 4 is the waterproof. As the furs are very long, so it keeps the body more warm. Okay. Hollow means in between the fur it has an empty space, and hollow fur is filled with the air, which also keeps their body warm. Transparent. As the furs are transparent in color, they usually reflects the light, and for this they look like white, and they can easily hide them within the ice or within the snow. It also helps in their protection. Means the phenomenon is known as camouflaging, means the way by which they can protect themselves from the enemies. They look like a snow. And number 4 is the waterproof. As the outer furs or here outer layer of the body is waterproof, that's why it helps to protect them from the ice or ice snowfalls. Means their body become dry and warm. So these are the adaptive features, and for this they can survive in the Arctic regions. Okay. Now we will discuss about Antarctic regions. Okay. Mainly here penguin and seals are found. Okay. So main adaptive features of penguin is that feathers. Yes, they have a dense layer of feathers. Means, and they have dense layer of feathers means feathers are numerous in number, and mainly the feathers are dark in color, which absorb sunlight and keep their body warm. This is one of the important adaptive features of penguin. Okay. Second one is they have also a blubber, means fat deposition under their skin, and the skin is also very thick. It also helps to keep their body warm. And when the temperature becomes too low, they start huddling. Huddling means then they create grouping. They come in contact with each other, make a group. And when they make a group, it also helps them to keep their body warm. So during the winter season, they start living by forming a group. For about 8 to 12 penguins make a group. And the penguins are flightless birds, means they are not able to fly. But due to the presence of webbed feet, they have webbed feet, means which facilitates or helps them to swim in the ice water or in the oceans. So these are the adaptive features of the penguins. Okay. In addition to these adaptive features, during their breeding season, some adaptive behavior also occurs among the penguins. Okay. Mainly their breeding season is in winter. So during the breeding season, they have to walk hundreds of kilometers, or they swim and reach the breeding site. And during the breeding period, both mother and father, means both parents, take care of the eggs. Mainly female lay a single egg, and both parents helps to incubate this egg by holding the eggs just below their webbed feet. And under the feet they have also a fat deposition or blubber. It also helps to incubate the eggs. Okay. Generally among the parents, one protect their eggs or helps in incubating, or other walk or go to the near the sea area or anywhere for collecting the foods. So mutually the parents take care of their eggs during the breeding period. So after the winter season, means after 2 to 3 months, the egg hatches and the young ones are protected within their furs, body fur, means they protect their young chicks or young penguins under their feathers. When summer season comes, they start walking, and then they again move to the side near the seas as temperature increases. So these are the adaptive features of the penguin. Those are generally found in the Antarctic regions. So in the polar regions, we have found that in the polar regions, mainly in the Arctic regions, Arctic fox and polar bears are found, whereas in Antarctic regions, mean the South Pole regions, mainly penguin birds are found, and they have some special adaptive features also. So in this chapter, we learn carefully the adaptive features of each and every animals according to their climatic change that they have evolved. Okay, so today just go through the notes, go through the books and follow my video, and try to learn about the animals that are found in each and every region, not in the polar regions, in the tropical regions, in the desert regions, in the polar regions. Which animals or which plants can survive there, these names are important. And we also have to learn the general adaptive features of the animals. Okay, so thank you. On the next class we will complete the rest part of the chapter. Okay, thank you.